Hi guys,
Hi.
I'm Bartek, and I work for Tribal DDB as an information architect.
And I'm Andrzej, and I'm an account director at Tribal DDB. And now I'm realizing that client service is a little bit more than sending emails. It includes covering for the client on occasions like this. Unfortunately, Kuba couldn't make it, Kuba Strutyński, because he got a last-minute request from his CEO. And as we all know, you don't say no to your CEO. So let's move on.
So I must admit that when we came with the idea of joining UX Poland this year, we had no idea what we should talk about. Maybe we should talk about process, design, user experience, mockup, and etc. But you all know everything about this, so it will be boring for everyone. So we will try to recap the start of our application, McDonald's application, and we will show you the numbers, because I asked Kuba if we possibly could talk about numbers, so everyone would like to know them, but nobody shows them in presentation. And as you're probably guessing, Kuba agreed. So we will show you number of downloads, our active users, percent of returning users. We've prepared one case about QR codes, and we will show you the numbers connected to the project, like number of coffees we drank over the project.
For example, yeah. 9 months, quite a coincidence, because it seems that all the best things in life require 9 months to be brought to life. So 9 months ago, Kuba came to us with an idea to take McDonald's mobile experience to another level. After having 2 years of mobile coupons available, frankly speaking, he came up with an idea to launch an official McDonald's application. There's one thing you need to know about Kuba, which I personally like. He hates writing briefs. He enjoys co-creation, so he had a vision. He didn't have a defined idea for the application. He had a vision that this application had to be simple. It wasn't supposed to have dozens of functionalities that would work so-so. It was supposed to have 2 basic functionalities that would be executed really well. Those were coupons, of course, special offers, and restaurant locator. Why? Beneficial for the business, simply. First, you have to attract the consumer, and then make him come to your place where you earn money as quickly and easily as possible. Simple as that. And it has to be executed perfectly. Deadline, yeah. As much as he doesn't like writing briefs, he loves deadlines. So it meant we had to create a specific roadmap of development, of testing, of research, of course. To tell you the truth, this deadline was changed twice in the process.
Yes, and this is how my iPhone screen looked like for the rest of the project. So I had over 40 different McDonald's applications, and application connected to food generally, but it was a part of our research, and Kuba did the same, so his iPhone was the same as mine. But what is most important, we checked our web statistic, because we have connections with McDonald's for so long that we've managing their statistic on the website. So we checked how users used the website. We checked our target group once again and collect every study we've done for McDonald's. So let's say we were almost ready to start our work. We also created some personas for the project. And what was the results? The first part is about, as I said, numbers connected to the project, like cups of coffee. So we had 2 big companies working on, let's say, small application. And in DDB we had 16 people. 3 of them were on the McDonald's side, including, of course, Kuba, who was really important for us. And we sent over 500,000 emails. Also, we've completed over 8,000 tasks in Trello. We use Trello to manage our work and mostly developer tasks. And here's the answer for everything in the universe, 42. I spent over 42 hours observing people in restaurations. So I was checking how people order the food, how they're spending the time, what they're doing there. And the first serious observation about this was that many of our customers, McDonald's customers, have with themselves Windows Phone. Mostly it was Nokia Lumia. So it was pretty interesting because on mobile website statistics, this system wasn't so popular. And it was the first time that I had this thought that maybe we should consider application for this operating system. So during the project, we also created over 50 mockups using paper prototyping and, of course, Axure. We've created fully working prototype that looked like the real application installed on the phone. And I must say that when we first showed it to Kuba, he was pretty surprised how good it is. So it was a good start to test prototype on our users, so we did it. Of course, we corrected some screens and features in application. But the real tests were when we had the first version of application, let's say it was beta version. So the next number is also 50, 50 user tests. And we never invited user to our company during the project. All the tests were in the real world. So I just asked random people at McDonald's restaurants and local pubs, of course, if they had 5 or 10 minutes to play with my application. I couldn't tell them that it's official McDonald's application, so I mostly lied that I'm independent developer and I'm creating coupon application for myself, and they believe me. I asked guys from IT how many line of code have this application, and there was over 2 million line of codes, but not just for 3 platforms. We also created big API for a whole McDonald's system. So here's one funny fact. Some of the lines were created on North Pole. One of our developers took vacation, and let's say he was so fascinated with application, and on the other hand, the deadline was on the way, so he created some of the lines there. And as I said, we drank almost 9,000 cups of coffee.
And not all of us drink coffee.
Yeah. And the last number, 1. One small application at the end. And I must admit that it's just the beginning.
Yeah, the one small application with 2 simple functionalities plus some extras. Let's say challenges, not problems, of course. Let me give you 2 examples of how simple functionality can become a pain in the neck for developers or for the producers. First example, I'm sure that some of you don't know, or maybe I could even say that most of you don't know, that McDonald's in Poland has 4 price zones. 4 different price zones. The differences are marginal, they're not huge, but still you can have your fantastic, juicy Big Mac, ranging from $8.90 to $9.50, depending on the location you buy it in. So, if we serve the menu in the application, this meant a problem for us, because people tend to move around, especially with the phones. Solution, geofencing, simply. As simple as that. We didn't want them having to consider what's the right price. Another challenge, so to say, was how to have one-time application-only coupons available without having to redesign, reprogram the whole IT behind the cashier system. Now, McDonald's uses time coupons, so you can have your discount over time, over a month, for example. We wanted and we needed to have coupons that would be activated once and gave one-time offer. How we did it? Try for yourself. Download the app and see it. Now, the buzzwords. How many of you played this bingo today? Because there's ecosystem and there are touch points. If they're on the list, you can have your bingo. The touch points. The touch points so far, before we had the mobile app, were rather disconnected from the restaurant itself. You had TV, you had internet, digital in terms of laptop and tablet, but not mobile. Nothing that could link directly to the restaurant where the money is made. So we thought where to fit the mobile? Below. It's something that connects everything. It should end the consumer journey, another buzzword, by the way, is it? At the restaurant, where, as I said, the money is made, so it's a huge thing for the business. Even if it's a small piece of functionality, it's a huge thing for the business and a huge thing for the business opportunities.
Yeah, and we started with the question which platform we should choose for a project like this. So, as I said earlier, we naturally came with iOS and Android, but on the other hand, many of our customers, when I was observing them, they used Windows Phone. So we came to Kuba and told him that probably we should consider this application for this platform, and we didn't have to convince him for long. But I must admit that in the end of the day, I wasn't expecting spectacular success of this platform, and I was so wrong. Because in a couple of hours after releasing application, Windows Phone had over 70% of all downloads. And right now it's pretty big, it's 32%. And Windows Phone users are the most active group of our users.
Okay, let's talk reach. Once we had the app up and running, we had to think of some way to extract it to the consumers. We thought, let's start an experiment. Let's give this little fellow another chance. I know we're all a bit skeptical about using QR codes. So we decided to start a really controlled experiment of having different QR codes in different locations, each of them tracked, and see the results for yourself. We were quite amazed.
Yeah, so we've created materials for restaurants, and not just for restaurants, that every material had QR codes, and we've almost created 15 different QR codes and sent the materials over all restaurants in Poland. And where to put them? It's the most important question, and if it's worth of doing it. So this was the second our question, to prove Kuba that QR codes don't work. And yeah, we decided that user after scan won't see any landing page. They will just recognize the device and open the right store with application. So QR codes really worked. In 4 weeks after release the application, we had 89 scans in underground. So
Whoa.
this is not the best place to put the QR codes. But we also had 675 scans from PKP ticket envelopes. So it's not still impressive. The third number, 1,070 scans from restaurant's door. So it's not good, it's not bad, but it's not enough for us. And I don't see any smiling here. So next number, pads on the trays. This is this paper on the trays. So we had over 8,000 scans. I think it's not impressive, so I will show you yet. So I will show you the last number. It's 50,000. Actually, right now it's 52. It scans from stands on the tables. So if you will ask me, if you were asking me 4 weeks ago if it's worth of producing materials with QR codes, I said no. But right now, I think, of course, yes, but you have just finding the perfect spot for it. So in our case, it was stands on the table. People just had time to scan and probably nothing better to do besides eating hamburgers.
Okay, let's talk about the results, about the beef, about what we promised you. Please bear in mind that all the promotional activities were limited to those QR codes we discussed previously, and there was one single post on Facebook. We wanted to check if the word of mouth would work, for example. Oh yeah, one more thing. There was a coupon for free fries. Just a little bit insignificant.
But you have to download the app.
Yeah, after downloading the app. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, the free fries are still available or waiting for you.
So we will show you, as we said, number of downloads, all downloads we have, time spent in application. Also, we will show you our active users and screen views.
Yeah, let's start with active users. We have over 170,000 of them, which is quite impressive if you combine it with another number. We have, it's over 85% of all downloads. They are still active, so they're not disillusioned by the app. And the next figure, 2 million screens viewed by users, half of them being generated by Windows Mobile. That's interesting.
Yeah, so they really like our app, and you can see it in a marketplace when they rate the app and put some comments.
Yeah, the average time spent in application over 2 minutes, which is satisfying, and it's even more satisfying if you see the result for Android users, which is almost 3 minutes. 55% returning users, so that makes me think that they're not just after the free fries.
Yeah, and I've checked this number today at the morning, and it was 60% right now, so it's still growing. And the last number?
Yeah, 200,000 downloads and ticking, going up every second we speak.
Yeah, every day brings us new data, and it's growing fast. So we think this number are pretty impressive for not to do any advertisement, just one post on Facebook, one free French fries. But we didn't tell everyone about free French fries, so users speak to themselves.
So we just use owned media, if you may say so. This means that all those 200,000 downloads, 170,000 active users are engaged users, are users that have some relationship with McDonald's. Rather love than hate relationship.
Yeah, and there's one more thing. It's pretty small number. It's two phone calls. It's especially important for our team in DDB because we've got two phone calls from, one phone call from, it was McDonald's in Czech Republic. They were asking if there's any option that we could launch our application to their market. So it's possible. We just need translation and list of restauration. Because of geofencing, it's pretty simple to put another prices to application. And the second phone was from Nokia Poland. So probably in Monday, they started new platform called Nokia X based on Android system. And they asked us, is there any option we could provide application to new platform? So we're working on it. Be prepared. We will be there first, I think. And it's just the beginning.
Yeah, it is just the beginning. As I said, the functionalities are rather simple right now. We need to make people familiar with the fact that they have McDonald's in their pocket. And those are the basics for the business. Now, possibilities are endless. Once they are accustomed to using it in a way of buying, we can start using it in terms of engaging. We can use it in terms of building the perception of McDonald's as a modern and interesting company for young people as well. So possibilities can be, I don't know, mobile ordering, drones, local marketing for in your own restaurant, your local favorite restaurant. It's just the beginning, but the basis has been done. We cannot stop here. That's one thing for sure, because how the industry changes, it forces us to run forward rather than wait to see what others are doing.
Yeah, and we have some ideas what we can do next, but after we will analyze all data, we will choose the right direction for the application. And yeah, everything depends of our users' needs. So we would like to show you a short film about application. It's 40 seconds. And remember to download the app and collect your free fries. Thanks.
Thank you.